we still in that bubble. We still in that bubble, baby. You know, and say all the Heat.
Man,
They gonna finish this
fuck the Heat.
Wow.
Forget the Heat, man. Forget the Heat, bro. We got to talk about Jamal Murray. Goddamn.
How we gonna get to? All right, we deal with
the
it.
Boy, flat out, regardless of the loss, man. He's
wait.
He's the flat out truth, man.
So while we bringing this up, I'm so glad we turned to Jamal Murray because Rose he's in the Facebook. Rose is in the Facebook chat, and Rose, I need you to take back your statement. Talk about Jamal Murray has regressed from the mean. No, I need it in this chat so everyone can see it. Talk about Jamal Murray regress to the mean. I'm like, bro, like he had a bad game. He's still that guy.
It wasn't even a bad game, bro. I put his stats. I forgot what it were, but I put his stats right in there, and they were legitimate stats, contributing all over the floor. He only had like 21 points. It wasn't 32, but he's still
only
like
21 points.
If you got
only
21
points,
yeah, that's what I was trying to say to Rose, and Rose is like, that's his season's average. That's his season's average. I was like, bro, what you want him to go? Super Saiyan? He plays on a team. He's supposed to do his part to fit in with the team. And sometimes when you go Super Saiyan, it don't work. As you see, he went Super Saiyan last night, and it didn't work for the team.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't even know what return to the mean or regress to the mean. I didn't know what that meant. I thought it was a miss. I'm like, I don't know what my LB talking about. I'm like, what does this even mean?
But nah, like,
but he been man.
The crazy thing about that team is, man, that team is scary, and they got some young talent, which they're gonna be a problem for years to come. Because I remember right when we first started this pod, and we did our top 20 in the NBA. And we didn't give Jokic his credit.
We was
literally since that list, we have been balling ever since.
The game after the list dropped.
Like literally, the list dropped, he came out balling and ain't stopped. So look.
And that was 2018, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was 2
years ago.
Like I said, and look, I'm gonna tell you like this. One thing that we will do at podcast, we will admit when we wrong. We will let y'all know, like, you know what, we fucked up. We was wrong. We ain't got no problem with that. Because I'm about to admit that I was wrong. Also on a whole bunch of shit today. On a whole bunch of shit today.
Because we said that when that list dropped out and they had Joker as number 10. I went off. I'm like, oh hell no. He ain't no damn number 10 in the NBA.
He's still not number 10 in the NBA, bro.
But that's that list is crazy.
He like 15.
I don't know about 15.
Yeah, he may be.
We could debate that. We could debate that another time.
But what I said last year for a fact, I said for the Nuggets to be where they supposed to be at now.
Shout out to Chris Booth.
Jamal Murray gotta be an all-star.
Right.
I mean, of course, he's not an all-star yet, but for them to go to that next level,
it's coming.
He got to become an all-star. But he's elite. It is what if you make it. He's elite.
Listen, it's a guarantee. It's a guarantee the boy gonna be an all-star next year. Hill. It's a guarantee. I'm willing to bet on it.
I don't know, man, because it's hard. It's hard in that West. It's hard in the West,
bro. If the boy play like this,
okay, you know they're gonna vote Steph. Off rip, Steph getting the vote. You already know Steph getting the vote.
I'm just saying, bro. This looking better than Spider.
They might fuck around and give,
and he can give Dame a run for his money if he keep balling like this, man.
That's a fact. He out there.
So all I'm saying is, if whatever confidence that he's found inside of this bubble, if he continues on the same trajectory to next year, he can compete with all of the other people who are going to be behind Steph, bro. He can fight for that position. And I'm willing to say, bro, like he said it in the interview last night. They said, what happened when they put Bron on you? He said, bro, I do the same thing when they put Bron on me, then when they put Kawhi, PG, and he did. And honestly, they missed some calls on Bron. You feel me? So it's like he got away with some, but it was like those are the calls, and that's good defense because he got away with it. So it is what it is. But it's like, bro, he don't see no fear, and that's what it takes to be a superstar in this league. And I think the boy got the making. I think he got the making.
You gotta earn them calls, and like I said, just like Mark David Crusher just said, it's a popularity contest. So you already know Steph gonna get votes. You already know Dame gonna get votes. Russell Westbrook gonna get votes. Harden, Dame. It's like it's gonna be a lot of people before he got to crack that list. But either way, the key for their success is Michael Porter Jr. If he can descend to whatever they think he is, because he already showing glimpses.
That's a big three.
He's showing glimpses. But the glimpses that when his negative glimpses, when he played bad, he looked like every epitome.
And that's why I'm not sold. That's why I'm not sold. He has the potential. He definitely got the potential.
And that's the thing. Like so you can't write him off yet.
No, for sure. Like
I ain't writing him off. You can see that thing say I ain't sold. I'm not writing him off. He got to do more to sell me. Is all it is.
You know the most interesting piece that they have that I just really want to see how it pan out. Bobo. I really do.
But
I really want to see how
he should have been getting some type of clock for real.
I really want to see what happens with him. If he is actually something, that makes them a dangerous ass team.
If he's actually something.
And Morris was cooking too, man. It's like what?
If he's actually something, Bobo is a Slim Jim.
Bro, he's fragile.
But some slim people are agile too, and that can save them, man. I don't know if he is, but it's some Kevin Durant has made it a long time before he had a major injury, so it's possible.
But he make it to the fact that you brought Kevin Durant. He made it to the fact that can't nobody check him. He don't care who you put on him. You put anybody on him, make it
ball hard to check. He can shoot the three.
It's easier to check now, but if he gonna continue to play like a guard,
that's true.
He got to establish post. He do got to establish post.
Then what is he? He's just a regular person.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Regular person, but can we? Well, since we still on the, they lost. They down 3-1. Can we get some credit to our Lakers?
Big credit.
Can we get some credit to our Lakers? We always avoid the big old ESPN names and big ESPN topics. Like we never really try to, we shy away from the Cowboys. We shy away from all the Main Street stuff. We shy away from the Lakers a lot. It's time. It's time to give our boys some credit.
Yeah, man.
From top to bottom.
Starting with Frank Vogel, man. From top to bottom, it's time to give our boys some credit. I see you, AJ. Where your credit card?
Hey, it's right here. Swiping, no swiping.
Swipe.
Swiping, no swiping. Look, hey, they doing what they supposed to be doing, and that's the biggest thing. Like some people, you may say that it's like I'm downplaying it, but that's a big ass compliment. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're that team. You coming out. You're not. Yes, like in the last couple series, they lost game 1, and everybody, like the world, started to panic. You can't panic because half the time, a lot of people don't like Bron for is Bron. He likes to get everybody involved in almost every series. Game 1, he's trying to get everyone else involved. He's trying to facilitate.
I hate that though.
But you can't necessarily hate it, especially now when Bron came out and said he wants AD to be the main focus of this team. He wants AD to be the best player. So what is Bron doing? He's facilitating, making sure that AD gets his rhythm. Bron gonna be Bron regardless. So in order to get AD going, look, go ahead, do your thing. And the thing that AD did in that Rocket series, he started being more aggressive. He wasn't just allowing those fadeaways and stuff. He started being more aggressive. And that's what Bron is gonna do. He's got everybody involved, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
You want to go, Cannon?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start at the top with Frank.
Damn, I should have went there.
I'm gonna start at the top with Frank, man. I like his adjustments, and we could say like, yes, AJ said he's doing what he's supposed to do, but there's so many coaches that do what they're supposed that get teams where Doc should have just did what he was supposed to do. He had the talent to just do what he's supposed to do, but he didn't do it. So I got to give credit to Frank where it's due, because that's what they said was great about Phil. They said, yeah, he had Michael Jordan and Scottie, and then he had Shaq and Kobe. But he said, you got to harness that. And it takes skill to harness that and use it the way it's supposed to do. And so Bron and AD ain't never played together before. And you can ask Hill, I'd be upset with Frank the way that he's using AD. But I had to apologize the other day and say, I ain't questioning it no more. When he hit that three to seal it, I said, because I've been upset about him playing a perimeter. That's a part of their strategy, because they can go big with Dwight and JaVale and or Dwight and Morris. So it's like it don't matter, man. Rob Pelinka actually, let me go ahead and give credit where it's due again. Rob Pelinka, man, he constructed a roster where you have two of the best players, two of the top five with Bron and AD in the game, and then you bring in these role players, but we constructed role players where you can play small or big ball. So it's like, whatever y'all want to do. Whatever y'all want to do. As you can see, Dwight didn't get no burn in the Rocket series, but now he start, and he give quality minutes. So it's like, man, that's Rob and Frank being on the same page.
I'll jump in here real quick, so I just want to address something that was posted in the chat.
Go ahead.
Eric, I understand that you may not like LeBron, but you cannot say LeBron being a facilitator makes him further away from being the GOAT, because LeBron still gets his numbers. LeBron still put up points, but he's also putting up assists that a lot of the top players, like, maybe, I don't know who you have as the GOAT, but he's putting up assist numbers that
he probably got MJ as the GOAT, and I ain't mad at that. If he got MJ as the GOAT, or if he has Kobe, you can't really be mad. Whoever
you can't say it's not close.
Because
in his mind, he can technically.
Because he probably giving it to, because that's a preference base for him.
Yeah,
right.
And
you can't say it's not close.
GOAT comes down. If you have these three at the top, Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, it's gonna come down to preference, because all of them dominated eras, bro. Dominated.
I think he gets I think people misconstrue LeBron being the facilitator from him not wanting wanting to be the person in the big moments. People get confused and say, "Oh, he doesn't want to take the last shot." I get tired of hearing that. Tired of hearing that. How many big shots did Robert Horry and Derek Fisher make for Kobe? How many big shots did Steve Kerr and Tony Kukoc make for Jordan?
Come on now.
You can't just say that, and you can't say LeBron don't have heart. LeBron fights through. LeBron plays. LeBron goes hard. Yes, LeBron. Go ahead.
And AJ don't even. He's not even a LeBron supporter. So for AJ to be saying this means that LeBron is. If you don't have him in that GOAT conversation, then you're bugging. But if he's not your GOAT, I ain't really mad at you, Eric.
But I think what the preference comes involved in, and I'm not saying who's right or wrong. I'm saying the preference comes involved in is that we've also seen Kobe say, "Hey, everybody get out the way." We also seen MJ say, "Everybody get out the way," and shoot numerous game winners. Yeah, you say, "Hey, get out the way."
And we've seen Bron do it.
But we've seen them do it numerous times more. So you probably can still count how many times LeBron has done it. And that's the fact that it might upset certain individuals when it comes to their preference. Passive.
But look,
I'm still saying it's a preference. That's all.
If you ask Carmelo Anthony, he said he loved the fact that Bron is passed first, because that's what saved his life on that boat. So he said God made him like that just to save my life. And Melo said, I never argue with the fact that Bron think pass first, man.
It was way too many men sitting on that banana back to back to back. Yeah,
that's a fact. Yeah,
I can't really get with that.
I've been on no damn boat. When the nigga bought it up with, ain't gonna be no 3-man. We was banana boat. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't grab me. Get your own boat.
God damn it.
Get your own boat. But back to,
I don't even want to be close to a banana with y'all.
Yeah. Give me some grapes. Give me some grapes.
Shake them bitches up.
Back to I eat my grapes like Ice-T did on in New Jersey. I always eat my grapes. I don't care. Nobody, me. I got your back. I got your back. But back to Vogel. Y'all, we got to give him some credit for canceling out the noise. You know how many people don't want to see KCP and Danny Green on the floor? They want them out the bubble.
I don't want to see KCP on the floor at all.
They want them out the bubble, and they still in the rotations being important pieces. That take balls, yo. The Steelers go out there and play them. Danny Green run like his feet hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's right.
His feet do hurt.
And that's what I'm saying. KCP giving it his all.
He was all right last night.
He giving quality minutes.
Last night he was quality.
But just the simple fact that sometimes when they play bad and they play horrible and you still got the confidence to put them out there key in, night out, that's confidence, bro. And it trickles down. And the adjustment that he keep making. And I like the fact that you said they go small. Our small ball ain't small.
I mean, it really ain't.
I love it because it's versatile.
It's thin.
That's all.
Yeah, it's just thin.
It's just a more versatile lineup. You can switch everything. The zone, the zone he's doing, like Vogel got to get a lot of credit for.
And the trapping of Harden, man. The trapping of Harden. Come on, man. I don't understand why more people in the NBA just don't trap Harden.
But I told you they don't really game plan till.
Why?
Hey,
even if it's the first round, why didn't you trap him in the first round? He ISO'd his way out of the first round.
JaVale McGee.
Has JaVale McGee been on Shaq in the Fool all playoff?
No, man, them Shaq in the Fool days been over, man.
I'm proud of him, man.
And I tried to tell people a long time ago, the moment he left DC, them Shaq in the Fool days was gonna be limited. You get him on a good team, man.
Especially when you got a leader like Bron, he ain't about to let that slide. You're gonna be focused.
He only had a few Shaq in the Fool moments in Golden State, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's my man, because he know the severity of his actions.
Shout out my guy Eric, though. Eric for the crib. You know how we rocking post all day. We gonna go live, baby.
It's the city.
What I really want to talk about, but are the Heat gonna finish the Celtics tonight? What's up?
Man, they just might, and they got all the confidence in the world right now, and it's anybody on their team could be the guy. It ain't just Herro. It could be Jimmy. It could be Bam. It could be what's the old guard name? It could be Dragic. Like it doesn't matter. They're well coached. They don't back down. The Celtics got to fight on their hands to get back into this series, but it could be done. They have the talent to do it. They got a good young coach. I don't see why it can't be done, but the Heat seem focused, man. And as a Laker fan, I'm afraid. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't want to run into them, but that's what it's looking like.
This is the key game for the Heat, I believe. Because if they let the Celtics win this game, they're gonna have the confidence again.
Exactly.
I think they feel that they can beat the Heat. I really do feel that they can beat the Heat. They just haven't gotten it done. And Tatum not gonna go scoreless another first half. Like we're not having that.
And that's my point. I think that the Celtics are gonna come out motivated because they know that they didn't show up last game. So they're gonna win. Low. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna win because they like just a little better performance. They win that game. And so I think they're gonna come out prepared, they're gonna come out motivated. They understand that they back us against the wall. And this game is gonna swing the series. And I have the Heat winning this series.
If they win.
Yeah. This game, they gotta win. They gotta win this
That's
game.
what I'm saying.
And they're gonna win this game, and it's gonna swing the series.
That's why he got to come out smoking.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go 7.
I hope it goes 7.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go 7, but the Heat can pull it out.
We need some better time by the time they come back.
Because they was on game 2 before they did play 2 games before we even started because we had to wait.
I'm trying to figure out why did they wait though. They went from the last time they played was Saturday, then the next game they played was Wednesday. I'm like,
Kemba the new Lowery.
Kemba the new Lowery.
Up small in the playoffs. And I hate to see that, man, because Kemba's normally big shot, man. Kemba's normally big shot, but they're not falling. They're not going to always fall. And that's what people don't remember. Like, yes, we look back at Jordan and Kobe and we see the big shots, but bro, I lived through it. They missed a lot. They came up small a lot of times. We just remember the big moments. And so Kemba can't make them all. He's hit a lot of big shots just down there in Charlotte. None of them meant nothing. So now, he hit a few big shots for the Celtics, but it's just like, it's that time for him to miss a few.
But he looking real in this particular series. He looking real inconsistent.
This the farthest he'd never been. He probably tired.
he didn't know how to properly condition for this scenario.
But that's what I posted in the group the other day. I said when they had Kyrie, you didn't want to take heed to his leadership. Everything that he said was just always wrong and different. But this man had finals experience. Hey, but he had finals experience.
Championship
experience. But y'all ready to listen to Kemba? He ain't made it out the first round. You feel what I'm saying? We looking at some of these things kind of different now. Like I said, I love Kemba too. UConn all day. But listen, some things that you can't say to me. You ain't got no experience in talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. They got more playoff experience than him.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
100%.
Jaylen Brown by himself.
You feel what I'm saying? They got better playoff experience. That whole team got better playoff experience than him. What you gonna tell me?
Hey, Kemba hit that for the chip though, the national chip.
College.
Hey, they count that.
Brad Stevens was in the national championship of college too. What did he do?
And he decent. He trying to get it done. He's close to getting it done. He's what? He need 8 more games to get a crown.
So they better win tonight.
Yeah, he got to win tonight, but he ain't far off. So it's like they all within reach of everything that they want to obtain. It's who's going to go out there and get it. And I was thinking, whoever said this, Kyrie said the earth is flat, and that's why nobody wanted to listen to whatever he said after that.
It's hard going off on a limb for Kyrie, but that's like that, right? I can't defend that. You feel what I'm saying? I can't defend stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I wouldn't have listened to him either.
I ain't listening to him. I don't care what you done been to, man.
Oh yeah, he bugging. He ain't go to school. He ain't go to class in Duke. And he's only there 1 year too.
Real quick for everyone that's in the Facebook group chat. I just posted instructions. Currently, since we're just starting, we need to get permissions and everything to use your profile and your name and for your comments to view. So if you post a comment and you want it to show up as your name and your picture, and we put it on our live stream, follow those instructions that I just put in the chat to have your profile viewed for now and in the future.
I don't see none in there though. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't see no instructions.
It should be coming up. If it don't come up, I'll send it personally.
Yeah, I don't see no instructions, brother.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn. All right, I'll send it personally to you all, and it'll come from me.
But while AJ's doing that, Tyler Herro.
Yeah, boy cooked up, man.
Herro. Oh, there you go.
There you go. It just popped up. That's a delay like shit. Man. Yeah, Tyler Herro, man. Whew. He couldn't be stopped the other night, huh?
Yeah.
Shooting from deep.
He been balling all year. consistently, rookie stuff, been balling. But 37, like,
yeah,
37.
I mean, they needed it. It
And
goes back to what I said about the Heat.
And since we got AJ here, this is the perfect tackle. We've been seeing this floating around for a while. They've been comparing. They said Tyler Herro can become the next Devin Booker.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it into that. So I'm not even going to disrespect AJ with that.
Okay.
No. Book is the book. You feel me?
You know how I love to say this.
How many points did Book drop in one game?
Hold on. Listen. You know how I love to say this. We didn't know Book was gonna be this Book when he came out.
Did.
We as the other people. I know you seen it when he was at AAU when he played. I know.
Dave the Crusher was with me. We saw Book together. I took him down to Georgia. We saw Book.
But we talk about let's talk about other people. Let's talk about the Masters. They did not think Book was going to be this player.
Oh yeah, but I think we
knew
the
fact that we didn't know he was going to be this can apply same way it can apply to Tyler Herro. That's why I say this statement got a little bit of validity. Do I believe it? Hell no. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, because Book's serious, man. I mean, it got validity. I give it that.
Like I said, it can have validity because the boy can score. He can definitely score. But just to see where Book
they
is
call
at
him
right
Beam.
now.
They added Beam to his joint. You see what I'm saying here? They said Devin Beam, like he's Devin Beam Booker now. Like,
so we can call Tyler Kidney Beans.
I'm just saying. I felt like they added the beam when Kobe was alive. Though. That's the thing. They added the beam when Kobe was alive. They just didn't add it out of sentimental reasons. Like they gave him the bean and Kobe was just all right, but
I think you took that personal because you couldn't get them COVID today. That's what it was.
Nah, not even.
You the only one that I know, Cannon, that gets success damn near on every sneaker that you try and get.
I don't, bro. I miss out a lot. Ask him. I don't, bro.
You was tight this boy. You ain't get no Kobe's though.
I haven't got none of the new Kobe's, none of the Kobe's since he passed away, and which kind of disgusts me because I had all the Kobe's prior to his passing because people weren't even Kobe shoe fans, but it's like, bro, these resellers and these leeches, bro. Anytime somebody passes away or something, bro, they're so greedy. They want to buy it to sell it to the person like me, but I don't purchase things aftermarket, and if I do, it'll be from somebody that I respect that's a black business owner, and I'm just doing it to support them. But I ain't just gonna do it to the random person just because they got the Kobe. So I just ain't gonna have these Kobe's, and that's cool with me. You feel me? But I miss a lot, AJ. I miss a lot.
I understand.
Can Denver win the championship in the near future?
This is their best shot. Honestly,
it's all on Michael Porter.
This is their best shot right now because I feel like just the NBA landscape as a whole is going to change next year when you got KD and Kyrie going to be healthy. Then you also have Golden State going to be at full strength, and then you got other teams with young guns. Like we can't forget about young guns. We can't forget about Ja Morant. We can't forget about Zion. Like all these younger teams who might, surpass a team that was on the bubble. We can't forget about these teams. And so I just think the landscape
might go somewhere and swing the pendulum.
Might go somewhere and swing it, bro. So the landscape might be totally different. So who knows? But I think this is their best chance. Hill got a saying where he always say, like, championship windows are very, very small. And when it's a crack, you got to burst through it. You got to take it. Because you might miss it, and when it's gone, it's gone.
But Kyrie is going to destroy KD with his ISO game. You ever heard of Russell Westbrook?
Played with him.
KD is built for this.
And my whole thing is, you can't say Kyrie is gonna kill KD with his ISO game when Kyrie had to play with LeBron. So I think Kyrie knows when he's playing with a superior player.
Get him to rock.
Let me relax. He may think the earth flat, but he ain't plumb dumb.
And Kyrie can pass, bro. Kyrie can pass his ass off, man. He just is a scorer first, which is rare to be able to pass and be a scorer like that. But Kyrie can pass with the best of them.
Now, I wish we could pull that back up. I don't see KD and Kyrie lasting more than 2 years.
Pull it back up. How you do that? Eric Hughes went and followed them directions ASAP.
ASAP. He the only one.
Y'all gonna see my face on the screen. I don't see them. I don't. You know what? That has validity. I thought it was a hot take at first. That has validity because they're gonna get an olive branch year the first year because they both coming off injuries.
But after the second year,
y'all better win the championship. Yeah,
You're absolutely right, Eric. On that one.
Yeah. I thought it was crazy the first time I seen it. Then I had to actually think about it. I'm like, they do have a 2-year window to actually either at least get to the finals.
Yeah, they got to get to the finals. They got to get to the finals.
But that team, that Nets team, if they don't do nothing stupid like trying to trade the supporting cast for another for another star, if they can just keep the squad like they got, I mean, get a few little pieces here and there. If they can keep the squad like they currently have, and you adding Kyrie and KD to that squad, you have everything you need.
You will hope.
Don't do that stupid, please.
They just gotta really remain healthy. That's Kyrie's biggest issue, and it hasn't been KD's issue. But just coming off the Achilles, we know that's one of the hardest injuries. That and that little microfracture knee thing that Omari had, Stoudemire. Those are supposedly the hardest injuries to come back from. So we just have to see. KD's a smaller frame guy, even though he is tall as I don't know what, but
I mean,
if they can both be healthy, I think that they can at least get to the finals.
The additional time off
might have saved them.
It definitely helped. I know that it definitely helped.
Doing things you can't believe. It's the 3-man week. We come at you with topics. No, you cannot stop it.